Hey guys, I just want to come on here and just talk about the importance of fasting. Okay, the importance of fasting and why is it so important and why does the Bible require us to fast? And why did Jesus fast for 40 days and 40 nights? Okay, so these are the questions that I hope to answer in this video. Number one, why is fasting so important? What is the whole deal with fasting? Okay, so just in your mind, picture this. Two kingdoms. One is the kingdom of darkness and the other is the kingdom of light. Okay, the kingdom of darkness has its own government, its own systems in place, and so does the kingdom of light. Okay, and the kingdom of darkness, it's usually surrounded and it overemphasizes the pleasures of this world. And what does the pleasures of this world mean to us as human beings? It means that we are enticed, we are tempted, we fulfill the flesh, we cave in, we do all of these things that the flesh requires, all of the senses, the smell, the touch, the feel, the everything. Okay, it doesn't mean that, everything is sinful, but God's kingdom, on the other hand, requires the same thing, but our senses are used for the kingdom of light, for God, not for ourselves or for, different purposes. It's for God. Our ear gates, our eye gates, everything, our whole bodies, the Bible calls them temples of the Holy Spirit, are used by God. And so if we don't fast and pray, our natural state, our natural tendencies will be to please ourselves and use our senses for ourselves. And that is where the flesh and the spirit bump heads. That is where they collide. Okay, the flesh and the spirit don't like each other. For example, if I'm in the spirit, if I'm praying, if I'm worshiping God, if I'm feeling the Holy Spirit, I don't feel like eating. I don't feel like fulfilling the lust of the flesh. I actually despise it. I despise my evil tendencies. I despise my fleshly carnality mindsets when I'm in the spirit. Now, when I get out of the spirit, which is the kingdom of light, then I start despising prayer. And why do we have to pray? And I start complaining about God. Like, why do I have to go to church every day? Like, why do I have to read my Bible every day? What's the whole deal? I'm just human. I'm just, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just, going here, and we start compromising. So the two collide. And so our minds, they're not that smart to, comprehend this. And so what fasting does is it strips us of ourselves, of that, of that kingdom of darkness side that we have been born into, because of sin, because of Adam and Eve. It strips us of that. It turns down the volume of the flesh, once we start fasting. And then we start fulfilling the spirit. We start walking in the spirit. So that is why fasting is so important, because we need help and we need to deny ourselves. We need to crucify the flesh so that we can walk freely in the spirit, so that we can despise all of those things that the flesh wants, which is, some of it is evil, and so I hope this helps. I hope it answers why fasting is very important, because it is.